Hey everybody, Norm over here, and every once in a while something happens where I get a second go around with something, and this was a very interesting thing. About maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I sold this guitar. This was Tom Petty's SG, which I sold him many years ago, and I did a trade with Tom, and I got it back from Tom, and I sold it. Tom signed that for me. This was a guitar that he played when he was out on tour with Bob Dylan. Here's a picture of Tom with a hat and Bob Dylan at the mic when they were on tour together. And on the back of this, Tom wrote, "This was my SG on Dylan Tour 87, Tom Petty." And, unfortunately, my buddy Tom is not around anymore to sign any more guitars. And this was stage played. And to go with it, this is the top hat that Tom wore, and he signed this as well.
So cool.
And so my friend who bought it is doing something else right now, and he said, "I'm going to broker it, and I'd like you to do it for me." It's a pretty major guitar, one of the most major pieces of memorabilia I've ever had. It's a 65 Gibson SG Standard. And Mike's going to just play a little bit on it.
Yep.
This guitar is also featured in our documentary, and it's just a very cool thing. So play a little Tom Petty. Dance with Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Very cool tune. Tom was one of my favorite artists and a very dear friend, and I played in a band with Ron Blair, Tom's bass player, for 2 years before he was in the Heartbreakers. And Tom loved the Midnight Mission and did a lot of stuff for the Midnight Mission, and played for us, and we raised a lot of money for the homeless. So Tom, I love you and miss you and all that. Here it is right here.